fastest way to build the business is inbound social media agent attraction. Pick up the phone and be like, hey, what's up, Brandon? Hey, I really don't want to take a lot of your time. This is just gonna be 2 minutes or less. Here's quickly who I am. Now, this is a long-term play for many. Some of you guys had a run up to it. If you can crack the code to reactionary inbound social media, it's gonna grow the fastest. Now, you're gonna attract a lot of newer agents. So that's gonna be one of your hurdles, is it brings in a lot of newer agents. A lot of the big players that you guys are gonna be bring in, the ones that are actually gonna be like the best partners, these come from boots on the ground efforts. And when I really look at, Mike was obviously, a rock star, crushing everything. He came in through social media, but when I look at my other 4 biggest team leaders, the ones that have built, hundreds, 300 and up, they all came from networking events. 4 out of 5 of my #1 partners that I work closely with came from networking events, and 1 came from social media. I think a lot of the agents come from the activity in the business, meaning just working with other agents on the other end of the transaction, networking events, local, and things like that. That's where I see like a lot of the growth. So I'd start thinking about how to find local events that benefit you in a way that you need to get to that training or event anyways. Like, you're going to go out to see how to flip houses or raise private money or learn how to self-direct IRA income or something like that. Then you still have the cold calling effect, right? Doing it yourself. I brought in, a lot of agents by just cold calling them straight off of LinkedIn and Facebook and using social media as a tool. I think what I did a little bit differently than a lot of people have done is they use social media to look at people's accounts to see if this makes sense as someone they'd want to reach out to, but then they reach out to them through social media. Now, I've done it both. I feel like I get a better response if I call the person and I get them on the phone lifetime. And I'm trying to let them know really quick, I'm trying to get something from you basically, but I'm not going to take up a lot of time right now. And it's only if you want to give me a small amount of time later, you can decide if you want to give me a large amount of time later. Meaning, if I called you right now, I understand that if I'm calling someone, I'm interrupting their day, and a busy person is already frustrated as it is throughout the day, right? So I'm going to pick up the phone and be like, hey, what's up, Brandon? Hey, I really don't want to take up a lot of your time. This is just going to be 2 minutes or less. Here's quickly who I am. If you want to give me 5 to 10 minutes on Zoom, you can decide at that minute. I don't want to interrupt your day and disrespect you. I know you're out there probably doing a lot of stuff, but do you want to give me 10 minutes where I can run something by you? If you give me 10 minutes, you're going to decide if you want to give me an hour or 2. So I'm not asking a lot from you, but I've done this with a lot of my partners, and many of them are financially free now, and many of my partners have great careers, and you just need to give me 10 minutes basically is what I'm trying to get. Because if I can get a small ask, I can in 10 minutes get to the big ask, right? And then you get on a practice of, because what happened to me was I was trying to reach out to people through social media and they wouldn't respond, or they would, and it kind of be tagging back and forth action, right? And then when I try to reach out to people and invite them to like a mastermind call or like to a full hour-long presentation or something like that, what I felt was it was too big of an ask for their time and they didn't want to give it. So what I realized was if I ask small, a lot of people will give you 5 to 10 minutes. And then if you can earn your right to have an hour from them, they'll give it to you.